In this video, we'll talk about how to simplify the following expressions. The first expression, 9 to the power of negative 3 over 2. Let me write it on the side here. And here, 9 is the base and negative 3 over 2 is the exponent. There are 3 elements in the exponent negative 3 over 2. The first one is the negative sign. What the negative sign does here is to take the reciprocal of the base. We'll call it the first action from the exponent. The second action is from the denominator of the exponent. What it does is to take the square root of the base. The reason for it is square root because it's a 2 here, so it's square root. If it's a 3 in the denominator, then we'll take the cube root of the base. The third action is from the numerator of the exponent. It tells you the power. So since it's 3, we need to cube the base, which is taking the third power of the base. A quick review, the negative sign of the exponent is telling you to take the reciprocal of the base, and the denominator here is telling you to take the root, whatever root it's telling you to. Here we're taking the square root, and the numerator here is telling you to take the power of the base. Now let's start working on this problem. So first of all, the negative exponent will take the reciprocal of the base. So the reciprocal of 9 is 1 over 9. So since we used the negative sign is gone. Okay, now 2 actions are left. The denominator of the exponent is telling us to take what kind of root of the base. So since it's 2, we're taking the square root of the base. After we're taking the square root, what's left is the 3. 3 is the power, so it's cubing whatever is left in the base. Now let's do the calculation. So first, square root of 1 over 9 is 1 over 3. And then we'll cube 1 over 3. That is equal to the top cubed over the bottom cubed. So that's 1 over 27. This is the answer to the first expression. Now let's look at the second expression. Negative 64 to the power of negative 2 over 3. The base here is negative 64. And the exponent here is negative 2 over 3. Here we will take 3 actions to the base. First one is from the negative exponent. We will use the negative sign to take the reciprocal of the base. So the reciprocal of negative 64 is 1 over, or negative 1 over 64. Okay, then to the power of 2 over 3. Now we'll use the denominator of the exponent to take the root. Since it's 3, it's cube root. So cube root of negative 1 over 64, then what's left is that squared. Then square that. Okay, cube root of negative 64 is negative 1 over 4. And whatever we have here, negative 1 over 4, we square it. So since negative times negative is positive, the answer is 1 over 16. That's the answer. Now let's look at the last expression. Negative 32 to the power of negative 2 over 5. Here, the base is 32, and the exponent is negative 2 over 5. Okay, a lot of you may think the base is negative 32 instead of 32. If the base is negative 32, it will look like this. Since we don't have the parentheses here, that means the negative sign is not included as part of the base. So the base is just 32. So to simplify this expression, first let me write down this negative sign here. This negative sign has nothing to do with the 3 actions we're going to take on the base. Okay, the first action is from the negative sign. That means to take the reciprocal of the base, which is 32. So 1 over 32 is the reciprocal of 32. Okay, to the power of 2 over 5. The second action to the base is this 5 here. This 5 is telling us the root, which is the 5th root. So first let's write down the negative sign that has nothing to do with this action. Then we know we're taking 1 over 32 to the 5th root. Then whatever is left, which is the squared. Then we'll take squared on the base. Okay, so negative of, so what's inside? What's the red part? Right. Cube, 5th root of 1 over 32 is 1 over 2. Okay, so negative of, let's calculate this part. 1 over 2 squared is 1 over 4. So the answer is negative 1 over 4. And that's the end of this video.